This video will demonstrate how to add a form to your pages. Please be sure to check out our other help videos that will acquaint you with the basics of page creation and editing. See the reference links on this page. For our demonstration, we've created a page to host a form as a subpage of the Adult Young Friends community group. Here's our new page in edit mode. We want to collect information about who wants to join us for a weekly brunch and what their dietary preferences are. Let's add some introductory text just as you would to any page. See our other videos for details if you don't know how to do that. Now we're ready to add our form. Click the plus icon and let's look for the form block. I'll just search for it. Now there are three kinds of form blocks, so be sure and just select the one that says form, not external form or legacy form. Here it is. We'll drag it and drop it into the main section just below our text. Now we'll select New Form. Ignore this button. This is an advanced technique which we may cover in a future video. New Form. Now we're ready to enter our questions. On the Add tab, we'll choose the kind of field for our first question. There are lots of different kinds of fields. Text is for one line text input. Text area is if you need a paragraph. The rest are fairly self-explanatory. Some like file upload and express entry and page selector. These are advanced things. Well, if you want to use them, I'll recommend that you post a message to web support and we'll help you out with how to use them. For now, we're going to just do a couple of simple things. We'll select text as our answer type. The question is your name let's make it a required field, meaning they have to answer this question before they can submit the form. Now, when you're ready to add the question, click Add Question. Now, don't get confused about this. The Add button down here adds the block to the page. So only click that when you're done with your questions. It doesn't matter if you do that prematurely. You can always edit the block again, but it's more convenient if you add all your questions first and then click the Add button. Now we can add another question. Let's ask them about their dietary preference. For this, let's use an option list. And we're just going to want a single value. We can hide the none option, but well, maybe they don't have a preference, so we'll leave that unchecked. And then we can add some values. Let's say, and click Add. Don't press Enter, click Add. Okay, and we don't have to make this required, so we'll just click Add Question. Oh, we need to give the question a name. Let's go back up and do that. And we'll add question. Okay. Well, that'll do for, this is a very simple form, just name and dietary preferences. You could add, if you wanted, email address or comments or, well, let's add some comments just to show you how that's done. So this is a text area. We can get real fancy and make it rich text, and they can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, so now if we go to the Edit tab, we see all the fields that were added, and if we want to move them around, we can do that. If we want to edit them and change some things about them, pencil icon, or if we want to delete one, we just click the little garbage can. Now let's skip to the options page for now, the options tab. And let's give our form a more unique name. Let's call it remember, we're going to later see where the results of this form are stored, and having a unique name will help you find the right one. We can change the label on the Submit button. If this page is going to be public, please add a CAPTCHA to try to control the spam which may be posted to the form. Remember, if you put in your email address, you're going to get all the spam. So either make the page private or put a CAPTCHA on it. And here's a place for a response message. In many cases, you'll want to redirect to another page after they submit the form. This page might have a more detailed message with instructions, or it might have a second step that you want them to follow after submitting the form, all kinds of things. But in this demonstration, we'll just stay on the same page. Now, if you check this box and put in your email address or whoever, you can put in the address of whoever's going to keep track of the form responses. Now, there's another way to track form responses, which I'll show you in a minute. Please ignore files for now. That's an advanced technique, and you'll want to ask an administrator, web support, to help you out with that. Okay, now we have our options. Let's go to the Results tab. Now, we can store the results on the website, and you can view them, download them, and manage them. Now, if you uncheck this, it'll just use the email address. It warns you here that you need to have one or the other or both set, or you know, there's no way to find out what people are submitting, and it would be kind of pointless. For our demonstration, we're going to store the results. Now ignore this section, Express folder to receive form results. This is an advanced technique which we can cover later. So we've added all our questions, set all our options, and we're ready to click Add to add the form block to the page. And here's our form and our comments. So if we think we're all done, it's time to click the pencil icon and click Publish Page. Okay. Well, I'll fill out this form just to give a little demonstration. Yeah, it's pretty silly to put formatting on this, but since we've made this a rich text field, why not? And I'll submit the form. We get our message and a new blank form. This is why you might want to redirect to another page. If you don't want them to get confused and fill out the form again, the best thing to do is to redirect to another page. So now we've got our form and we've got at least one submission. How do we see the submissions? Well, first of all, if your email address is in there, you'll get it in an email. But you can look at them on the site, and here's how to do it. Go to the search field, which is in the edit bar at the top of the page. Don't get it confused with this search field, which searches the site. This searches features on the site, so we're going to type in reports. And under reports, we have form results. Click that. And here's the results of our AYF weekly brunch form. Click that. And here's my submission. Of course, there will be other submissions on there, and you'll see the results there, or you can click it again and see it in more detail. So that concludes our forms demo. If you have any questions or need any kind of help at all, contact web support. Go to Help, Support, and use this form to send us a message.